Good morning. We got December 6th. We're about 8:45 here. What is today? Today's Tuesday. December 6th. Anyway, starting off with the SPY, of course, daily. So it does look like our friend, the all-time high, is still in control. All right. Go listen to all the analysts and all their explanations of why things are happening, and then just keep reminding yourself of this. It's because that's just the system right now, right? So, we do have an uptrend coming off the bottom that hit that next. So every big candle up, that's kind of the intersection here. This red line, you can barely see it there. But that's where we tapped yesterday, and that's where we're hanging out this morning. So that seems to be kind of our support going forward, at least for today. Struggling the pre-market to get over the 200-day EMA. We are below two anchored VWAPs, one from this high and the one from this big this candle here. So we're starting to show some bearish signals here, but let's say still kind of feeling bullish as long as we hold this green line from the low. I think the angle of that attack is still going to beat the up or the down. So yes, of course it's concerning that this has been in control for 12 months. But I always go with the angle of attack. You know, that's where we got to feel good about that. I think there's still to the upside. Now, of course, every single one of these rejections off this, the angle of attack was pretty strong going into it. This one, not so much. So this is pretty steep. This one's pretty steep. I would say the only thing that we can feel good about is the angle off the bottom. I mean, this is coming from the low, whereas all these other ones that had an attempt up at the top, it required a higher low set in for it to eventually start, which is, you know, a good setup, but this might break, and we still could see another higher low set in, essentially. We'll have to wait and see, right? Let's see. Anybody else? ARC, nothing really good this morning, right? Speculative stuff is looking weak. I know last night I was reading through a few articles, and you know, there's plenty of people in the Fed saying that we're going to have to do some rate hikes again, so I feel like the speculative stuff's going to get crushed again. Checkpoint doing reverse split. Stay out of the way because it's probably going to roll over. Why is EBS up this morning? Oh, you mean Emergent actually still has some upside to it? I haven't touched it, but I'm waiting for. I guess this near-term trend break would be a good idea in getting above this anchored VWAP. That's up there, though. I mean, it's at $15. Gosh, the monthly being in the oversold's telling me that this might be worth it. Can always get worse, though. Some of the guys I was looking at yesterday, AQST, VK, TX, HARP, they're starting to show some resilience against the sell-offs here. Kano's slowly coming up. I mean, this is I mean, look how classic this is. It breaks this. This was the sell-off before they said that CVS was going away. So that was it. You know, that should have told you that. I don't want to say this was all planned and everything, but someone knew, whatever you want to say, or it's an opportunity for some shorts and them to manipulate the share price. But look, came here. That's the high. This has to get this out of the way. I'll remove this. Yes. Good. All right, so came down, cut right through that, right off the edge too. Look, boom, right there, right there. I started to hit. I think it was around 150. I think was where I. No, was it 150? Did I get 150s? I know I was in the 150s and 170s. I had some buys in there, but once it broke out, I was just looking for any sort of reversal, and click the buy. Now we're grinding out. Now we're a long ways from $10, but geez, I mean, getting them at like 150, 170, I have no problem taking some profits even below my buy target. I'm still here with sell target 1, really. I mean, I'm going to have to adjust it probably on a technical basis, bring it down probably below $8. That's kind of crazy when you think about it. I might even have to bring it down to $4 or $5. I mean, if you're buying it now, I mean, that's the issue, which is we should still be accumulating here. I don't know. That's kind of depends on where your average is at and how much you loaded up below this, or even right here. How's this going? This has been interesting. No luck there. Stupid. What's going on with you? Oh, just to bounce off the sell target. But we broke that grind up off the bottom here. So I've been watching that. Looks like they got another one going here, right off here. So here's this, here's this one. Anything else? No. I'm probably not going to touch any of these really today. Might make some small additions. How you looking? You come down to that buy threshold, I'm game again. Started something here yesterday. Vertex, how you rolling? Essentially unstoppable. I'm going to check at 58. I think 58 was close to our sell target too. So, all right, let's go on to healthy dividends. Just not getting too much here today. I was gonna say OGN's just got this chop going on, but we're busted out here, so keep an eye out. We broke this downtrend, and we're getting the green on the go no go. So I'm not saying like we're going to be rushing anywhere anytime soon, but keep an eye out. If you want to get in, might have to make a decision soon. Women's health, unfortunately, is, it's just not. It's just. I hate to say it's just undervalued, which I should say that it is it is undervalued. It's always undervalued. Just don't understand why it's not ever respected by the street. It's probably because now it's got some kind of government regulation going on there with the Affordable Cares Act and all that stuff. So it's perhaps the fact that there's just the money, the prices and this and that's and where the majority of the volume of it's coming from is through the prescriptions are coming through, the government in many ways now. So I guess maybe that's why there's just not a lot of money in that, not a huge profit margin. Lesson learned there. I had a few. Agile was. Each one of these, I'll say, Therapeutics MD, TXMD, and Agile Therapeutics were absolutely probably more like 3 years ago now. Were phenomenal trading vessels. Oh gosh, you could. I remember when Agile had Agile, and there was another one I'll figure about in a minute. Agile had a GRX. They had their advisory committee, and they, what was it? The notes. So the notes come out like just before or the day before of the actual meeting, and it shows you where the FDA's a lot of their arguments are going to be. It's like the presentation notes. You get to see their script and what they're going to be rolling with. And I forget the news reading algo got it wrong, and it was a huge opportunity, and bought that up, and and then the advisory committee supported it, and it was like several 100% move. It was just, the market's reaction, stop losses were hit. It was just a great bottom out, and I don't know. I was just playing a reversion trade and just was there and had the orders set. Worked out great. Oh, AccelerX, ACRX, same exact thing. News reading algo got it wrong. Created a sell-off. Stop losses were hit. Went down to like absolutely nothing. I got orders filled at like absolute rock bottom prices, and then even got some extra discretionary, and I got filled, and I automatically set sell orders, and before the meeting even occurred, it was just an easy trade. Those things are hard to do, but I guess the lesson there is, where would you absolutely rock bottom want to get a price, and is it, and then you're starting to think, is it well below cash value? Lots of things that could it get to that absurd value? And you're thinking there's no way it's going to get there, but in a pre-market condition where you have stop losses set, and here's the thing, is that it provides you, it just drops, right? So it'll drop from, I remember it was several dollars, it went down to below $1. This is ACRX. And it was like $2 or $3 or something like that. It went down to like 70 cents or something crazy. And that was well below cash value. And I knew that the shorts were going to, take that as a win. Like, oh my gosh, I'm making huge profits here. So they're going to, on a low volume, they're going to get out. But if I already have the position and they're trying to rush to get out because, this is their chance, you can work the other side. And let's put it up, and geez, it works. It works. And it kind of works on a larger time frame. Let's go back to, Healthy Dividends. Let's go to our friend GSK. I mean, if you've been short and you're looking to get out of GSK, I know it wasn't abrupt, but this level of attack, once it hits the bottom and with this steepness, and you start to see a bounce, you're gonna get a lot of people. I mean, even this first like bounce was pretty sharp on the way back up. If you were to buy right around here, you know, some people would take a profit that quickly. Down to 28 and you're at 35 now. Come on. Now we're getting the monthly curling up, and then the daily's below it. This is where you start to get strong snapback. That's what you get. So it can help. It doesn't have to be on the 1 minute time frame. It can happen on the daily and even the monthly if you think about it. You have to have some pretty low trading volume for a stock to do drop and then just roll on the bottom. That can happen with IPOs or some small cap OTC stuff, but I mean, it's pretty hard to happen on one of the major exchanges with high volume trading. So I think we go with OGN. Baxter's starting to look a little better. I like this setup here. If we can get, well, you know, we're going to have to get above 56. What was this on the first? So that was, okay, 5 days ago. So this bad. Okay, I guess we'll have to. So I have to go back and see why that happened. Don't have a trend yet, but it's not looking too good. All right, let's see what we got next. UHS. Nah, nothing. MDT. I added on this on the low here. I'm liking it right now. Getting close to a breakout there. MVS. Stupid sell-off. Easy buy. Loving it. I mean, that's, yeah, like, why would they even, like, why are you thinking that Novartis is even worth a sell-off? Fool. Look at this. Gorgeous. There's not too many tickers. Like, you go to big time blue chip big pharma tickers. I think Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson's might not look too great. Yeah, this one's a little weird, but I mean, it's obviously recovering or breaking out here, so it's looking strong now. But you know, you look at that, or you look at, you know, like healthcare, strong. I mean, it's still getting higher lows. She's pulled back, but getting back up there. CVS making a recovery too. Are we close? We are getting close-ish. Where are we at? No, we still have a ways to go here. Broke out there, though. All right, it's 9:04. I'm going to go back to the SPY, see where we're at, go down to the 1 minute. Technically we're up, but that's a disaster. Here's the 8 o'clock. There's probably one here, and this is one too. Obviously you can see there's a connection, but there might be another one right here. That's it. You can see there's two candles there. This first one, and there's another one like right there that hits. So there's that. This one has one here. It broke this one, so might see some weakness. Got above the anchored VWAP, see if that get a little bounce there. And then if they can break out above 3. So yeah, we gotta get above 400 and hold really before if you're starting to think anything's bullish. But what's with the Qs here? Are the Qs coming back? Oh, she's holding up a little better than the SPY in a way. Oy. So broke down, hit this one, came back, retested, hit this one, and now we're selling off. So it looks like the diamonds are going to be our issue here. That's not what I'm looking for. I don't think it's going to give it to me this morning. But that's a strong angle. So diamonds might be weakening us up. Qs are doing a little bit better. SPY stuck between. I hate to say I'm still going to be sticking with the healthy dividends. There might be some guys in here. I mean, yesterday I made some moves in Bioreactor because it's just the chart started to look great. BIO, I'm waiting to. This might be time to maybe. It's getting really close right now. That's pretty close. All right. Go from there. Might be a day for BIO. All right. I'm going to close it out. Not feeling incredibly bullish right now for today, at least. We got to get above back over 400, and then maybe I consider that bounce off the uptrend ray to be strong support. And it'll encourage me to probably start looking towards healthy dividends and bioreactor names. Yeah, there's no rush right now. And the smaller guys. So bigger names right now. All right, good luck.